Here I am again, Dr. Holly, with some more questions. Today my question is about bees. I have a lot of bees in my backyard. I have a lot of birds too, which I can now identify thanks to Jessica Bowser and the Audubon app. If you missed the segment on birds, go back and watch that one. But now I'm on bees, and I just have questions about what kind of bees I have in my backyard. They look a little different. I know they're good I know they're pollinators, and I know they're good for crops and flowers, and I just want to learn more about bees. So I'm going to do some investigating, ask some folks, do a little reading, and come back to you with some more information. What are your questions about bees? Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Kaya. I'm a beekeeper here in Richmond, Virginia, and we're going to inspect our hives today. So I'm going to show you a few things before we start inspecting. Some of the things that we're going to be looking for in the hive. Here's a comb with honey, and here is pollen. So we're going to be checking to make sure that the bees are making honey and they're storing pollen. This is a comb without it, so we're also going to be checking to see if they are actually putting combs on the frames, and we'll be checking for brood, and brood is new baby larvae. So we'll know that the queen is doing her job by laying eggs if we see larvae, if we see pollen, honey, and brood. All right, so one of the things that all beekeepers need is a smoker. We use smoke to kind of calm the bees down. So what happens is when they see the smoke or smell the smoke, they think it's a fire. They then go into the hive, try to get all the honey, and try to leave. So basically what I'm doing is diverting them to the hive and away from me. So I have some lemongrass, and I also have a smoking pellet. One of the things that I like to do, I like to smoke them with herbs. So the most natural way to do it. Right, so open up the hive. And the bees will fill the hive shut.
Oh,
Properly. So this little tool does a lot.
okay.
It's hard to feel.
So cool.
I try to be really gentle because I know they're here, so if I throw it on, I might feel some. So they're very gentle. And we'll just give them a little bit of smoke. And I'll check some frames.
Okay.
I do try to find a queen. Sometimes I'm not successful.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
And these frames don't have anything on them yet. Well, maybe a little comb, but I can tell where the bees are, so I'm gonna check where they are.
Okay.
And again, I'm using this to kind of move some of them out of the way. And I'm going to use this tool to help pick up the frame so that I can inspect it in the most gentle way possible. Alright.
So cool. Wow.
So, comb. Can you see the larva?
Oh,
So,
I sure can.
So there's the brood. They haven't capped it yet. They'll close the brood up as well. And on this side, I don't see honey. See some honey.
Oh, I sure do.
Yeah. And if you look carefully, you see they're going in. They're putting it in there.
Wow.
Alright, so let's see. This one looks pretty cool. So some frames are already made. Some of my frames don't have this black plastic on it.
Oh, okay.
So the next one I'm picking up doesn't have that on there. So basically they have to make it all themselves.
Okay.
So it'll be mostly comb.
So when you are picking up the slats, you're looking to see if there's honey, but you're also looking to see if they've capped them. Is that right?
Yeah. So the capped honey is honey that there's it's already like stores.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, they have to make it all
Yep.
themselves. I see
They
exactly
made
what you're
that
saying.
comb. They did a good job.
Wow.
So this one is going to be a little wonkier than like the frame because, of course, they're doing it naturally all by themselves. And throughout this process, I'm trying to be as gentle. It might not seem like I'm being gentle, but I'm trying because what I don't want to do is kill my queen.
Right. So she might
Because
be in
if she does,
the whole thing is
the
a whole.
whole, yeah, the hive is. The hive, they're dedicated to their queen. No queen, they'll try to find, and they'll try. So, okay, so let me circle back. So, if the queen dies, the larva that we saw, they can turn that into a queen. They
Okay.
use something that's called, they feed it royal jelly is what it's called. I'm not 100%, I don't know why it's any different, but it is. And what it'll do is it'll create a queen cell. So any larva that they have can turn into a queen if they feed it royal jelly.
Gotcha.
And they'll usually do more than one. And what'll happen is when they hatch, they'll fight it out. The queens will fight it out, see who's the best queen, and hopefully she likes the hive and she stays.
Awesome.
If none of that works, then the hive will leave or die.
Okay.
What have you. So, all right, come on, guys. A lot of them over here, so I'm assuming there's a lot going on over here. Let's see. This one. This one will come out. That is what the queen is in when I.
Okay.
So the queen, they get a little loud. And that's because of the the brood, so you can actually see.
Wow, yeah. How long does it take from, I don't even know the correct question, kind of like start to finish, like when you are, when the honey is ready to harvest, or?
So, technically, like, you can harvest honey anytime that they have it, but if you want the hive to survive, you want to make sure that they have enough honey to overwinter. So, with the new hive, they always say don't take honey the first year.
And these hives are two years old or so?
Some of them.
Okay.
So, the ones in my house.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like, hold on, which one?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they'll kind of do, so you see where like some of the larvae, and this happens. So when you're checking the hive, things happen. It disrupts like the normal, their normal work day. And this little larva fell out when I opened it up.
Okay.
So they'll drag it out. So there are different types of bees. You got your drones and you got your worker bees. Some of the worker bees they call nurse bees. They'll drag out the dead stuff or the stuff that could be harmful to the hive. The drones are the guys. They don't sting. And all they do is leave the hive to go try to mate.
Gotcha.
So in the winter time, the worker bees, which are all women, will kick out the drones because they have to feed them. So it's easier for them to just get rid of them.
Gotcha.
And,
That is so awesome.
so I'm building this one actually. This is another one without the black frame.
They're building it up.
You know, you can see some pollen in there. So bee pollen that everybody says is so great. And if you look right here, you see her? She's got pollen on her legs. So when they go from flower to flower, they go to flower from flower, they collect it on their legs, bring it back, push it into these cells. And that's how the honey and the pollen gets stored in the cells. So you have honey and bee pollen. I want to make sure that they are doing their thing.
Yep.
Also want to check for brood. So that lets me know that the queen is laying.
Okay.
So that lets me know that she's there. Without the brood, then I would automatically assume I have no queen or she's died.
Okay.
And I'm also checking to make sure. So some of these.
Will they migrate over to some of the other slats when they finish with these?
That, So when they finish, they'll start working on these ones. and then they'll build up. So these ones, these frames were frames that are already in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have started working on those.
Yeah. And I put a frame, I think, in here that had honey in it already to give them a head start, so they wouldn't have to start off completely fresh. With some comb and some pollen and stuff in there as well. So I'm checking basically to make sure that the queen is alive, because she's the most important person in the hive.
And we know she's there because there's a brood.
Yep, because there's babies. So she lays the eggs, and these bees feed them. Once the larva comes, when it's the stage, they'll cover it, and then the baby bee has to break its way out of it. I wish I could show you that.
That's
because it's so
good.
interesting. I think I saw it. I caught it like once, and it was like, oh my god, the baby is
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna see if I can find a video or something.
But yeah, so yep. So that's basically
Awesome.
all I'm looking for. All I'm doing. These girls are not that aggressive, which is great. So you can hear. Can you hear? What
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
can
Like,
definitely
you can
hear them.
hear them more. But they get even louder if they're really agitated. So I guess I didn't agitate them too much. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Kaya, for introducing me to bees and beekeeping. The past couple of weeks, I have really learned a lot about drones and queens and worker bees and bee bridges and everything. I have learned a lot, and I'm just interested in learning more. So thank you so much for your mentorship and your commitment to conservation through the practice of beekeeping. Thanks a lot. It's always a great day when you learn something.